appreciate it. This channel, I view it as something we're going to have fun. I'm going to help teach you guys what I know and what I do. And
how's everybody doing tonight? Back at school, so hopefully I have good enough service tonight. We got one. Ty, how you doing, buddy? Ty, you're almost always the first person in here. You need an award or something for that. I'm getting ready for convention, guys. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. We're leaving sometime Thursday, last I checked. So it's going to be quite a drive, though. It'll be fun, though. It's finally supposed to start cooling off, too, so that's going to be nice. I think starting next week, we have highs in the low 70s, so that's going to be pretty nice. Pest Hunter, how you doing? Trapper Bob, welcome. Anthony, how you doing? But yeah, once this cold snap, I shouldn't say cold snap. Low 70s isn't a cold snap, but once it starts cooling off, that's really going to get the blood going for sure. Dan, how you doing, buddy? Nephew Austin, hi. Don, how you doing? Iowa Trapper, you're good, bud. Girlfriend's at a golf tournament, actually, so I'm kind of lonely here all by myself. Figured I'd hop on and go live. You should have got a hold of me. We could have had all your skunk skin tonight. Yeah, Kyle, I feel you. I was starting to get really excited when I got all that fish cut up and everything. It was like 68 degrees out that day. It was gorgeous. And then we just have had nothing but 90 to 100 degree heat. And that, after 2 weeks in a row of that, it'll wear on you a little bit. Jeff Hale, how you doing? Hunting and stuff. Smell Iowa's here. Yeah, Don, you skinning them high dollar skunks. There you go. Yeah, I hope it does smell better over here. Don't tread on me. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, nephew, it's actually the first fox I ever caught. It's pretty cool. I know I just sold a tan fox the other day, and I almost got rid of that one. I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure that was the first one I ever caught. So that's the one I got to keep. I won't get rid of that one. But yeah, he's a nice little fox. Nothing huge, but you'll never get another first. So it's got some meaning to me. Don't tread on me. I'm doing good. Doing good. It's supposed to cool off, so I'll be a lot better when that happens. Get my Pampers changed and go to bed. No, hunting and stuff. I'm getting pretty pumped up. So once it starts cooling off, I'll get really pumped up. But I got the room all to myself tonight, so figured might as well talk trapping. Get pumped up for convention, if nothing else. Yeah, I don't blame you for mounting the first. Absolutely. No, Iowa Trapper. It was in a blind 1.5. When I got started out, that was all I did was blind 1.5s. I think I caught it second or third day. I was trapping all by myself. It was pretty cool. I used to run a lot of blind 1.5s. Yeah, Pest Hunter, I feel you. We're supposed to be, I think, about 15 degrees cooler tomorrow. Anthony, there is no fox-proof, dog-proof trap. I can promise you that. I caught a fox in a dog. 75 degrees. I'm jealous hunting and stuff. What did it get up to here, I think? Probably 94 today, I think. Maybe a little warmer than that. It was, I don't know. I stayed in my room. I got my room at about 68 degrees, and I didn't want to leave. All right, nephew Austin. You take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Still be over 90 in the next 14 days. Yeah, Pest Hunter, that's rough, man. I know we're finally going to cool off, but it sounds like you're going to be pretty warm still. Good bait for coyotes when using footholds. Don't tread on me. When I trap coyotes, which I don't claim to be a coyote trapper by any means, but I use a lot of footholds. In between using any sort of skunk-based lure or actually beaver caster, I'd put beaver caster in dirt holes. Those are my two top ones. I mean, my best year on coyotes was 20 coyotes, which isn't great, but they were worth $40 a piece. So I I tried to catch a few. I caught a lot on beaver caster. I think around Iowa, you get quite a few guys that go after coyotes and use all these commercial baits and everything, which is fine. But I use beaver caster and it worked just fine for me. I'd have to wear a sweatshirt at 68 hunting and stuff. No, sweatshirts go on once it gets like 50. That's good sweatshirt weather. 70s had a family 5 raccoon move through on the camera. Nice, Anthony. Nice. We just got traps from Iowa Trappers class. Yeah, don't tread on me. I shouldn't say all, because there's never an all and there's never a none, but almost all the baits and lures that are out there, I mean, they work just fine. But if you got some beaver caster, I'd encourage you to try it. Especially if you're setting like on a creek edge or something. Definitely try some beaver caster. It worked for me. I don't really know a whole lot of people that use just beaver caster in a dirt hole, but it worked for me. And catching the beavers that I do, it was a lot cheaper to just use that than to go buy a bunch of baits. Iowa Trapper, I'll believe it when I see it. I think it's supposed to get down to like 45 the one night. That's going to be gorgeous. Near your dry swamp. Yeah, I would highly encourage to try some beaver caster in there, in some dirt holes, maybe just one or two or whatever you want to do. But that's how I caught them coyotes. I used beaver caster and it worked pretty good. Only have dead fish or old pork. Yeah, don't tread on me. The only thing, I'm not saying it won't catch, but the only thing I will say about using something like that is be ready for some possums. Possums really seem to like that stuff, the meaty stuff. And with fish, raccoons too. But once you get those thinned out, I would think you can still catch a coyote on it for problems trying to thin out the coons anyways. At least for me, I had to leave my coyote sets there for a while. Get the coons thinned out first. Yeah, Jeff Hale, they really do. It's something that most people don't talk about. And man, I shouldn't say just coyotes. Everything loves beaver caster, whether it's coon, otter, mink. I mean, everything loves beaver caster. It's a great all-around lure. Mix mint oil with caster. Oh yeah, Anthony, I'm sure. Shot rune possum last night. There you go. Don't tread on me. Oh, good. I tell you what, if they were out in like cut cornfields in the fall in Iowa, they'd almost be disturbed by the amount of eyeballs they'd see out there in the middle of the night. It's just crazy. Jeff, how you doing, buddy? I think that doesn't like mint oil and caster. Oh yeah, Anthony. Yeah, caster was my go-to for coyotes. To be honest with you, if I ever tried to trap an otter, I think making a caster mound set would work just fine. You can catch quite a few otter and caster mound sets too. But if it gets down to 45 at convention, I wake up in the morning and I have to put a hoodie on. Man, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to get really pumped up. I got a couple things I need to pick up at this convention. And then we'll be dipping traps here the weekend after this weekend, and it'll be bow hunting until pre-staking. Oh, hunting and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We're narrowing in on 5,000, I think. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool to get to. Hopefully you subscribe now. Hopefully you're here. I appreciate you being here. Some freezer burnt catfish fillets. Plan on trying to use some of them for pocket sets for raccoon and mink. Think some fish oil, salmon oil. You think will work? Kyle, I do think it'll work. Absolutely, especially for raccoon. You can catch raccoon on anything. You can catch them on an empty pocket. The mink, I've heard both sides. I've heard the mink, you really need fresh fish, but I've also heard that some of the really good mink trappers have used even like tainted fish, and it works just fine. I would recommend using some fish oil. When I'm water trapping, I like using fish oil, unless I'm literally right where they're coming down to the water. I like to use fish oil. So, yeah, I'd say it'd work just fine in some pockets for sure. Throw a little fish oil on the bank. Jeff, I don't know exactly how much we got. I know there was quite a brewer, a storm that brewed up there. I can actually check real quick. I got an app on my phone that'll tell me. I'm guessing not much. Oh, we got 2/10, which for how dry we've been, that's actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. I say minerals because it's a bit bitter and piercing the air. Yeah, Anthony, I've used I don't know, it's got to be something like that. I've used something similar like that for muskrats. And it works pretty good. Yeah, hunting and stuff. I don't know how many I'm away. I haven't checked recently, but getting close to that 5K. Yeah, no problem, Kyle. That's something I'm wanting to do more this year too. Water trapping. It's fun. I dabbled in a little bit last year and the weather just didn't cooperate with me. I got about 1,100 pounds of fish ready to roll for this year. I actually just caught a 21-pound grass carp 2 days ago. So that was pretty fun. Salted fish works good too. Yeah, Ty, I've heard good things about that as well. Yeah, Jeff, I don't doubt it. This is the first rain we've gotten since the first week of the first more than 1/10 of an inch of rain that we've gotten since the first week of August. We needed it pretty bad, and it finally we got something. Oh, Iowa Trapper. I don't know how to respond to that. I appreciate everyone that supports me. I can't believe how far this channel's really gone. It really blows my mind. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Putting out videos is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too. It's also really encouraging. All the support that I get from this channel is really encouraging on some of the slower days to just keep going and keep grinding. Use whole shiners for mink. Oh, yeah, Jeff Hale. I've actually something about that too. I've been catching a bunch of big shad here recently. I'm talking big shad, like 12-inch shad. And I've always been told that shad is by far the best fish you can use for water trapping because it's very easily rippable. So, yeah, I'm sure those whole shiners will work just fine. Hunting stuff, I don't. 1 or 2 a year usually. Normally I'll get one in a 220 within the first week, usually. And then I'll pick up another one later in the year. This year, the later one was in a dog proof, actually. I think I only caught like 2 or 3 coon that day, but that fox in a dog proof made the whole day worth it. That was pretty cool. I used to catch a couple more fox a year when all I did was blind 1.5s. But I just had to switch to dog proofs. They're just so much faster for me. Oh, yeah, Jeff, it is 100%. I'm actually looking forward to using them on shad. I'm probably going to cut them in half, but I'm going to use them on some fish sticks. I made, I think, a little over 40 fish sticks for this year I want to try out if we can get some more rain. I don't know. It's going to be fun. I've never actually had shad to use, so I'm curious to give it a test and see what happens. I'm sure it'll catch coon, but we'll see about mink and everything else. The fish stick's going to be a new concept for me. I tried it last year, literally with a stick, and still caught coon. And this year I finally welded some up. Well, I had a buddy of mine weld them up for me. Really looking forward to using them. Trapper's the only one with a wrench. Yeah, I don't know hunting stuff. I really am not very good with technology. I don't. The first time I did a live, I made like 8 or 10 people moderators. And to be honest, I couldn't tell you how I did it. Iowa Trapper sent me a how-to video on how to do it. That was a couple months ago. Yeah, Iowa Trapper, exactly. I need to say something about that in this live too. If any of you guys are interested in joining the Iowa Trappers Association, I know Iowa Trappers been pounding the rock on this too, but please feel free to join. It's iowatrappers.com. It's only $10. Very cheap. I've actually had a very good reaction to the video I posted today about it. I think we already got, I think 7 people now. I know that have told me they signed up for it since I posted that video. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely helping people like me and Iowa Trappers show what our influence really is, as far as the YouTube goes, and it shows the higher ups, if you will, just how you can use YouTube for good. It's not all bad. I don't know, kind of a point that we're trying to get across, and it's going really well. I think between the both of us, we got to be close to 20 people now just in the last couple of weeks. So it's pretty cool. Version of fish stick on my Riverline. Oh yeah, Ty. The only thing is that I'm going to be doing different is I'm going to be running drowners off of it, because I have class every other day. If we can get enough water to drown coon, man, I really want to get after it in the water. Hopefully it'll be pretty fun for you guys to watch, because I think it's going to be pretty cool. The plans I got, if we can get some rain, it's going to work out all right. Good sized minnows in the hole in our pocket sets. And great luck. Oh yeah, Don, I don't doubt it one bit. Especially for coon, anything with fish. I mean, you can take a hole and just put straight fish oil in it and catch coon. I've done it before. One thing I'm going to experiment with a little bit this year is some more paste bait in my pockets, especially to save some fish. I was actually told to take some paste bait and wad it up in a ball of grass and shove it back in the pocket so the coon can only pull it out one strand at a time. I found that to be a very interesting idea. Keep them at the set a little longer. I'm definitely going to give that one a try. What a fish stick is, Jeff Hale, a fish stick. So I'll tell you what mine are. They're 40 inches long of 1/2-inch rebar, and there's about 6 inches from the top, maybe 4 to 6 inches, wherever my buddy welded them. There's a washer that sits on there. So basically, if this is the 40-inch stake, I'll just grab a dime here if I can get it, or a quarter. But basically, the washer is kind of right in here. And you slide your piece of fish on there. And I'm actually going to run basically a D loop of wire on here just to hold it on there. And you put some traps around it, usually on the bank side of it. And you guys tell me you can hammer the coon with it. So hopefully that was kind of a good example. I don't have one here to show you, obviously. I'm at school, but it's kind of the concept. Basically, just fish on a stick. That's where it gets the name. Usually a trap or two beneath it in the water. Click on name, hit mod. Iowa Trapper, I might hear in a bit. If chat slows down, I might have to. Oh yeah, Ty. I think the influence is definitely already working. I think it's gonna work pretty good. Justin, no, it's not, man. I got to get on my convention schedule of staying up later. So, no, we're up. We're talking about trapping, getting ready for convention. Fish sticks were those gross things that some people eat. Well, hunting and stuff, there are those fish sticks too. Going to use paste bait, try Blackie's Bunfield Jackson. Yeah, Ty, I'm going to be miter saw. And I call it carp sawdust, basically. And I got around 10 gallons of that sitting around probably. I'm going to try and mix up my own, but I'm also buying some from Marty Smith. And I think that stuff's really going to work well. Fish oil work for coyotes. I'm Googling what I'm seeing. Castor and fish oil. Don't tread on me. I don't doubt it at all. Fish oil has a very strong smell to it. It's something I've never personally done, so I can't give it that personal review, but I'm sure it'd bring them to the set. I just wouldn't put it over your trap or any of the dirt that you sifted over your trap or anything. post Iowa Trappers Association page. Absolutely, Anthony. If you'd be so kind, I'd really appreciate it, bud. We can use all the help we can get. Another mental health day. No, this is more of a me just deciding that this is more important kind of day. I already have all my homework done for Friday anyways, so they have no reason to hold me there. They might try, but I'm not going to. I'll make a lot more memories up there at convention than I will sitting in a classroom. I can promise you that. Hunt and stuff. Yeah, I can. Maybe someone in here too can post a link. IowaTrappers.com. I actually have the link in the description of the video I posted today that'll actually take you right to where you can shop on their website there. It's pretty simple to do. I figured it out. So it's really not that hard because I'm very not tech intelligent. All right, guys, be patient with me. I'm gonna try and add some moderators here. Be patient. Try and just add a couple more here. I'm not sure if I'm clicking on the right one, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, where was I at? Can't make it clickable because I need to be a mod. All right, Anthony, 1 second. I'll get you on here so you can share that link, bud. Hopefully that worked all right. Social skills are just as important as classroom work. Oh, I don't disagree with you at all, Pest Hunter. That's why I got all my homework done already. Let the teachers know I'm not going to be there. It's kind of a hard thing for my teachers to really wrap their head around is like, yeah, I'm going to miss a day for convention. I already told them that. And they're like, why? And then I have to explain to them. And then I take that week off, that first week of trapping season, and they just like, wow, you're crazy. I'm like, it's what I do. It is my job. That's how I make money when I'm at school because I don't want to work at Walmart. To be quite honest with you, I might make a little more money than people that work at Walmart. I'm working a lot more, but I'm having a lot more fun too. Wish the convention was closer to Illinois, just too far to go. Todd, yeah. It's not too far from Illinois. It depends what part you're in. But yeah, I mean, it's up in that north central to northeast corner. Absolutely, Anthony. Thanks for sharing that link out, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, hunting and stuff. I got you on here, bud. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, that's the link right there, guys. Just go on there. If you would, where you can leave a description, just say either Next Gen or Iowa Trapper or YouTube, whatever you want to say. Really, it doesn't matter. Just kind of try and send the message that you came from YouTube. Really open up some people's eyes to kind of what we're doing on here and the audience, the fantastic audience that we have. Closest conventions are about 5 hours away. Yeah, Pest Hunter. What state are you from, bud? We get Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois people to come. About as close as it's going to be to them, guys. Yeah, Justin. I know I really wish that 330 Maniac could make it. That's a guy I really want to meet really bad. He had a huge influence on me when I got into beaver trapping, but I don't think he's going to be there. Creating a client list at convention for your future business. Yeah, Jeff, that too. That's another way I really look at this YouTube thing. When I want to get into my taxidermy, I really feel like I got a lot of really good guys in here. And if I can, guys and gals, I should say. And I really feel like if I can get this taxidermy thing figured out, hopefully I can help you guys, help everyone out, give you guys a pretty good deal for being with me through all the trapping craziness, and do some work for you guys too. Yeah, convention is one of my favorite things. Convention is when I really come out of my social bubble. Um, I'm not the most talkative guy in the world, but when I get to convention, man, I want to meet everyone. I love conventions. It's where I can talk to people about a high bank coon trail under a bridge and they don't look at me like I'm crazy. And I like that. Makes it kind of hard to justify to go for one day. Yeah, pest hunter, I get it. I get it. Southeast Texas. Oh wow, you're way down there. Closest one, West Side Dallas. Yeah, pest hunter. I guess I don't know. That's way out of my area of knowledge, I guess. Um, yeah, hopefully you can get to a convention. D30 Trapper Jade, Minnesota. Yeah, I would just watch that video today. Pretty jealous of that. I love catching walleyes, and it looks like they're up there having a blast. Gonna join Iowa Trappers. Gotta have a credit card problem. Hunting and stuff. Myself when I engage me, I'll talk people's ear off. Oh yeah, Anthony, I feel you 100%. That's me with trapping. If you get me rolling on trapping, man, I'll never shut up. That's kind of how I work. I don't know. It's about time to start doing some scouting. It'll be 25 days, and I better be scouting pretty hard. So really 3 weeks. I better be getting after it. That gets me pretty pumped up too. It's 2 months from today. We'll be throwing fur in the back of the truck. So that's got me pretty pumped. Last time it was something about a fraud thing. Hunting and stuff. That's really not good. I don't know, Justin. I don't know if he is or not. Bloomington, Illinois, 5 hours, just a little too far. Yeah, Ty. I feel you. I feel you. At least I got to meet you up at the Fur Takers, though. I'm not sure how far that was from you. I guess that was way over in southeastern Wisconsin, though. Yeah, what Iowa Trapper said. There's a lot of different states. I know he's gotten quite a few different states as well. But yeah, there's a lot of different states too. No hunting and stuff. I'll be scouting in 3 weeks, which basically means I'm going to go out. I'm going to mark every trail along to my first week line and my Thanksgiving line. I'll go through. This is in about 3 weeks, and I'll go through and I'll start marking every trail on my phone and on my notebook. So when I start pre-staking, I know exactly where I need to go. And then after that, it'll be October 21st. I'll start pre-staking. Hopefully we can get some moisture to where I don't have to hammer all the traps in again. And then 2 weeks after that, it'll be time to roll. Yeah, Anthony, we are a ways away. Oh, it was 3 hours for you, Ty. That's not too bad then. Yeah, Justin, he was over there skinning them skunks. I guess be pretty pumped up too. I love the fur handling side. Seeing him skin skunks, man, makes me want to go skin something. Hunting stuff starts November 4th this year, which means that today's 2 months from when fur will be going in the truck. So that'll be the first check. But pre-staking opens October 21st. So once October 21st gets here, I'll be a busy man. Yeah, Ty, I don't know what weekend that is. I know there's a lot of state conventions this weekend, and we got the Iowa. So at least for me, I won't go to any of them other than the Iowa on this weekend. Oh, there you go, Anthony. Going to Florida is pretty fun. I do quite a bit of fishing when we go down there. It's pretty fun. Thanksgiving, though, I plan on trapping pretty hard. Yeah, hunting and stuff. It is. Just working just as hard pre-staking as trapping like you will. Oh yeah, Iowa Trapper. I think I got it figured out where I'm gonna try like heck to have 1,100 traps pre-staked. That's my plan. I really think that is gonna really help me put a dent in getting to my goal. And then when I get home for my late season trap line for Christmas break, I have a whole nother loop that's already, I know, like the back of my hand, basically. So I should be sitting in pretty good shape. If I got 1,100 traps pre-staked to where I can run the whole month of November without having to stake a trap, I think there's the potential to really pile up some fur in a hurry. Oh, it's in October, Ty. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm too hard of a bow hunter to do that. Sorry, bud. Early October is my time to bow hunt, because once it gets to early October, I'm bow hunting until I'm pre-staking, unless I'm scouting. I'm a busy guy once it gets to October for sure. Yeah, Ty, 1,100. That's kind of the plan. 350, and up to maybe 400 water traps. We'll see what happens. That's what I'm going for. It's going to be a lot of work, but if I can get it all out and we have the right weather, it's going to pay off in a big way, I think. Can you add Colorado if I can't sign up tonight? Hunting and stuff, it's all going through the secretary, I believe is what she is, of the Iowa Trappers Association. She's kind of keeping track of all the different states, I think, and Iowa Trappers kind of keeping track too. But that's kind of how we're keeping track of where everyone's really from. A lot of different places, though. It's pretty cool. Do you make your own J hooks for your pogos, or do you buy them? I buy them pre-made, Kyle. I get all my J hooks from Funkies for the most part, and then I run them through the washers that way. Because I found out pogos with the J hook in them on fur harvesters is like $70 for a 100 count right now. So definitely a lot cheaper to buy the washers and the J hooks, and throw them together for sure. Caught the end of you talking fish sticks. Yeah, Justin, I had a buddy of mine weld up. I think it's like 42 or 44 fish sticks. I got fixed up for this year. Really looking forward to running them. I know I was actually talking to Ben from Sleepy Creek at the NTA, and he used to run quite a few fish sticks as well. He kind of gave me some pointers too. So really looking forward to trying them out. Other than just spearing a stick into the ground and putting a piece of fish on it, I don't have much experience with trying it. But I got some for this year. I got some spots. I think it's going to work out pretty good if we get some more rain. Help a friend at the American. All right, Pest Hunter. You take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, thanks, Ty. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, it never seems to go that way. But I hope so too, for sure. I don't know, hunting and stuff. I don't know if Colorado's on the list yet or not. Secretary tomorrow. We get the last update on how it went. Okay, Iowa Trapper. Good thing I got that video out today and not tomorrow. I didn't know that, but glad that I did. Great for me later on in the season. Caught some beaver, mink on them also. Really interesting, Justin Steins. One of my really good beaver sets that I've been working on is a piece. I take a big stick or log, whatever, and shove it in the middle of the creek. And put some caster on it and put a trap on the downstream side of it. That's basically a fish stick for beaver, and it works pretty good too. So I guess it kind of makes sense why you'd be catching them in a fish stick. See, I got a lot of creeks where the one bank will be all rock, which you could run a slap and go, but it'd be hard to get a stake in there. But then you got a sandbar on the other side, and there's about perfect depth to where you can put a couple fish sticks in there and run the drowners off into deep enough water. I got quite a few spots actually where I think it's going to work pretty good. Oh, thanks, hunting and stuff. I appreciate it, buddy. We're really trying to just show people how awesome YouTube really is. The audience is incredible. And we need to start adapting our ways of sharing knowledge about trapping. You just do. YouTube, there's a lot of people that are very against it. Personally, I learned almost everything I know from YouTube. So it's kind of a big deal to me to kind of pound home the idea that YouTube's not all bad. How long are you making your pogos when you're staking in the creek in the sand water? Kyle, I don't use pogos too. I use them in trickle cricks. I think all my pogos, I cut them to, it's either 24 or 25 inches what I cut them at, and then I just make a loop. I think it's 25 is what I cut them at, and then I make a decent sized loop, and that's what I roll with. I don't know how long they actually are when I'm done with them, but that's what I use. They hold just fine. But when I'm actually water trapping, I'm running the No BS chain drowner system with the conduit stake and a wolf fang on the end. I like them. They work pretty good. Justin actually made me a puller. I'm really, really anxious to try out for those chain drowners. I think it's going to work pretty good. Sign up, but didn't see the note spot. So there's sign up from Illinois. All right, sweet, Ty. That's no big deal at all. We still appreciate it, buddy. Absolutely. Didn't drown them, but yeah, Duke 1.5. Will a beaver overnight? Oh yeah, Justin Steins. I've caught. I think last year I caught 4 beaver in 1.5s. Yeah, it'll hold them. I think 2 of them are still alive too. One being about 50 pounds. Yeah, they'll hold them for sure. Iowa's top notch. I don't know you as well. Well, hunting and stuff. Hopefully you stick around. Maybe we can get to know each other a little bit better. Hopefully, that's my goal. I really enjoy the YouTube thing. It's a lot of work. Normally staying up till 1 in the morning to try and get a video up in the same day. But I have a lot of fun with it too. Well, good hunting and stuff. I'm glad you're here, man. It's going to be a good year, big year, hopefully. We're chasing that 2,000 coon goal that I set. So we'll see what happens. But I think getting really after it during pre-staking is going to determine a lot of that. I got to get those traps in the ground. I have to be ready to go. So have to be able to capitalize on the weather the second that it breaks if we do have bad weather, that's for sure. Sounds good, Justin. I'm looking forward to it for sure. We'll see you there, bud. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for sure. I don't know if it'll be as fun as the NTA was, but I bet it'll be pretty close. The NTA was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I know I've said that so many times on here, but man, it was fun. Yeah, hunting and stuff. You do have a wrench now. There you go. Iowa Trapper, you think it's going to be better? Really? I hope so. I actually called a buddy of mine on the phone the other day that Iowa Trapper told me to call about food. And it sounds like I don't have to worry about food. It sounds like there's going to be more than plenty around. I'm going to bring some cash because I'll feel bad taking food from people without giving anything. But other than that, it sounds like it's going to be a good time and a lot of good food. More friends. Yeah, Iowa Trapper. I'm looking forward to meeting some more people. I know there's a couple people there I really want to talk to more in depth about some things for sure. And some demos I want to watch too. There's a pretty good lineup of demos. I want to watch a couple of them for sure. I don't even know what time it is. Show them my Purdy one. Oh, apparently Iowa Trapper got a pretty skunk here, guys. In case you want to see it, he told me to show you his pretty skunk. So there you go. For some reason, my phone didn't ding. At least I don't think it did. It's interesting. I think Iowa just hears something that piques his interest and makes a comment. Yeah, and then stuff. If you do, would you be willing to film them? Probably Iowa Trapper. If you got your camera, I'll definitely film them. I probably don't want to film them all on mine just because I'm going to start to film stuff quite a bit and I need that storage left on my SD card. But if you bring your camera, absolutely, I'll film them. I know Shane's for sure, his water trapping one. I know I'm going to that one for sure. 11:20, yeah. Lots of white on that skunk. Oh yeah, hunting and stuff. It was a pretty nice one. I'll actually pull up a picture here in a second of a skunk. I'm really excited to get back from the tannery here. Um, I'll pull that one up here in a second. All right, Jeff. You take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Looking forward to seeing you Saturday, bud. All right, sounds good, Iowa Trapper. I'll actually pull up this picture of this skunk real quick. Believe it or not, I have an album on my phone just for trapping pictures, so I know where to find them. I caught this beautiful skunk last season. See if I can find it here quickly. This was my coolest one from last year right here. That's the back of it there. And that was the belly side of it there. Very, very pretty skunk. That one's getting tanned. That was a gorgeous skunk. But not one for girlfriend picture. Oh, geez. Don't give her any ideas. Yeah, hunting and stuff. I really like that skunk. I didn't have a skunk on my wall yet, and that one definitely made it. He made the cut for sure. That was a gorgeous one. All the other ones are sold though. I sold them quite a while ago. Yeah, Ty, it is pretty cool. I got that one raccoon. Heck, since I got that already pulled up, I might as well just start talking about those some of my cooler catches. That one raccoon, if you guys saw that one video, I'm looking forward to getting this guy back too. Almost an all white face, snowball tail, really beautiful raccoon. I'm really looking forward to getting that one back. That one's going to be a cool one to have on the wall. And my bobcat. Did that picture make sense? What do you mean, hunting stuff? But yeah, guys, I'm getting, especially when it starts cooling off. That's all I'm waiting for now. Yeah, Ty, that was on my second to last day or last day of my Thanksgiving break line. That's a stretch of road I've trapped a long time, and I've never caught one like that over there. It's just kind of a fluke deal. It was a sow, which I find kind of interesting. It seems like almost every kind of off-color coon I catch is a sow. But yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, a nice 3X coon. Okay, hunting stuff. Oh, you're all right, Anthony. Lurk all you want, bud. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not looking forward to class tomorrow because I know that the next day Iowa Trapper will be picking me up at some point and we will be going up to Osage. I'm looking forward to that a lot more. So that means that tomorrow's going to take forever. I do got to pack all my clothes and everything yet, though. So, and hopefully there's a shower there somewhere. Hopefully. We'll see. We are supposed to get some rain while we're up there, I think, though. Last time I checked. So hopefully my tent doesn't blow away. I do have 24-inch stakes, though, to stake my tent down. So it shouldn't go anywhere. And if it does, that probably means my truck blew away, too. So I really like this coyote that I got in here. I normally bring this out to my fur shed to show people, but this is a Western Nebraska coyote that I shot, oh gosh, 5 years ago. I like taking it out to my fur shed and showing people the difference between that coyote and our Iowa coyotes because it is crazy, the difference. It doesn't even look like the same animal. I'm hoping to get some more skunks myself this year. I caught 35 last year. I'd really like to see that number go up a little bit. But I also didn't run that much early in the year. I do, as you guys know, I do a lot of my trapping kind of later in the year because I get that whole month off for Christmas and New Year's. So I don't know, though. We'll see what happens. I skinned all of them in the same day, too. I just had a skunk skinning party and started going after it. Skunks aren't bad to skin, though. I actually enjoy it as long as I don't clip an essence pot or anything. They're pretty easy animal to pull and everything. They're kind of like a big muskrat. I mean, they're very easy to pull for the most part, and they don't rip like a fox does. Don, I don't. I released one. 4 or 5 years ago, I released one because I couldn't keep it where I was at. And this year I finally caught one that I could keep. But for the most part, I don't catch that many. Well, yeah, I've caught 2 since I started trapping. They're pretty pockety around my area. And where I live, I can't keep them. But on a couple parts of my trap line, I can. So kind of just depends where I'm at. I definitely have some parts of the line that are better bobcat country for sure, but I haven't caught many of them there. Just the one. Oh, you skinned a dozen skunks tonight? Man, got to up your numbers, man. I bet it's still pretty. I guess I don't know what the temperature is outside. I bet it's still pretty warm out to be skinning anything, though. And bugs and everything else. I bet that was quite something. Walk to Osage? Oh, man. It's going to be quite a drive, that's for sure. Yeah. Quite a drive. It'll be fun. I'm sure we'll solve the world's problems by the time we get there. And if not, then we have to drive back to do it. So I can't walk that far, though. I might be young, but I won't make it that far. However, if I did walk all that way, I'd bet you I'd be able to find some coon trails along the roads that I've never seen before. There would be one positive. I don't even know what Osage is like. I've never been there. I've been in a lot of areas up around that area, really. I've been up there, but never been to Osage. 3 days. Hoping to be heading up there by noon Thursday. Probably a good chance we will. All right, sounds good, Iowa Trapper. It don't matter to me. The earlier the better, honestly, because that means we get more time to BS with everyone else up there at the convention. Gonna be pretty fun for sure. I actually brought my own folding chair this time too. Used my brain on that one. Last time I felt pretty bad always having to borrow someone's chair or sit on my cooler or something. So glad I finally remembered a chair too. Ty, I'm not sure. It might be a question for Iowa Trapper. I'm really not sure where it is next year. Yeah, Iowa Trapper, just let me know, man. I'll be ready. I'm packing all my clothes and stuff up tomorrow. We do need to talk about where you're going to pick me up from exactly, as far as like throwing stuff in my truck. But other than that, it'll be pretty easy. Friday night meal is great. Hope the folks cook and clean a few times, boy. Oh yeah, Don. I'm really hoping to eat pretty good too, for sure. I'm gonna feel bad if I eat too much food. I'll probably sneak some cash into someone's pocket. But you're trapping Drew a bobcat and Fisher tag this year. Awesome, Kevin. That's awesome, man. That'd be a fun. Fisher'd be a cool thing to go after for sure. I hope you get him, man. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Osceola, okay, Iowa Trapper. I have been to that town before, so at least I know what that town's like, I guess. I don't even know how big of a town Osage is or anything like that, but my golly, we're going. And then the NTA next year's in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I think it's Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which will be quite a bit closer than it has been the last 2 years, so that'll be nice. A fur bearer tag in Iowa hunting and stuff. We have a fur bearer license, not necessarily a tag. Our otters and bobcats have to be tagged, but you don't have to buy a tag for them. The DNR will come and tag them for you. Just a fur bearer license. It's a fur harvester's license, but that's all you need in Iowa. I'm sure if you don't get the habitat fee already, you have to buy it, I'm pretty sure. But with all the other licenses I buy, I normally already got it. So you just need the fur harvesters. Sioux Falls, yep. Yeah, license, yep. Yep, we got to have it. I'm sure it probably went up in price this year again. Seems like it does every year. But I wish the fur buyer license would go down, because I would absolutely love to have a fur buyer license, but for $250 some dollars, I think it is, I'd have to buy quite a bit of fur to pay that off. I don't know. That's something I'd really like to have, but it's quite a bit of money to pay off when fur's really not worth much. I stand outside and pray that the wind dilutes the smell off me before I go inside. There you go, Iowa Trapper. Airing out. Nice. I know normally when I skin skunks or catch a skunk or whatever, I get home. If I come inside, I have to take my clothes off, and they all get thrown outside. They don't even make it on the screened-in porch. They actually go outside on the porch. So yeah, all my stuff just gets thrown outside, and I have to shower within like 5 minutes. Otherwise, I'm getting yelled at. Don, she might not let him in. I don't know. Walk inside my skin. Oh yeah, Iowa Trapper, you have to. My mom would lose her mind. Even normally it's even if I'm out like skinning or fleshing for too long, my clothes will smell and they get thrown outside until she's doing laundry. And she does all my laundry in a different washer than everyone else's laundry. So I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, but yeah, all my laundry gets done out in the shop. Normally it lays outside for a week. Moms will forgive you eventually. Why does she have to buy forgiveness? I guess that's one difference. Might not like him enough to make him sleep on the couch. Yeah, Anthony, you never know. I know when I have my own shop, hopefully next year, actually, I'll have my own pretty good sized shop, new shop. I'm probably going to get a couch out there to sleep on, to be honest with you, just so I don't have to deal with all that. I'll probably just sleep out there. I'd have no problem with it at all. Slept in the spare bedroom for 3 years. Wow. Yeah, Iowa Trapper, you just need to clear a path, clear a little area, put a couch out there. You can just live out there, especially when it starts cooling off. Make it a hideaway or futon. There you go. Absolutely. Make a hideaway. Maybe you could even make like a hidden door that like goes to an underground cellar. Just have a bed or futon down there. A trapping bunker. Oh yeah, Ty. That's what my mom does. All my laundry gets done out in the shop after it lays outside for a week. The one time it got left out during a blizzard, and all my clothes were under like a foot of snow. There you go, Iowa Trapper. I guess you could use it for whatever you want to, whatever you want to. Influence door to trap font. Oh yeah, Anthony, absolutely. The amount of ideas that are coming out about making a hidden compartment in a shop to live in is awesome. I'm loving this. Yeah, true. Yeah, you can just sleep outside too when it cools off. Can't keep one here, but on the other parts of our line we can. Oh yeah, Don. Sounds like you're about similar to me then. Certain parts can, certain parts can't. It's frustrating when you catch them where you can. I can tell you that from personal experience. Absolutely hunting and stuff. I'll agree with you on that one. That was comment of the night for sure. That was quite something for sure. For sure. It's a great comment. I loved it. It was awesome. But I don't know. I mean, I got one water system right now that still has enough water in it to where I think I can drown coon in it. Now, this is a water system that I was drowning beaver in this spring very easily. And now I'm talking about maybe being able to drown a coon in it. I mean, that creek is down probably 4 foot since the spring. It's just terrible. Going to be difficult, but if we can get a good amount, if we can get 4 or 5 inches of rain, I'd say before season starts, I think we could have good enough water to be able to run. I'll have to be selective about a few spots, but hopefully we'll be good to run in the water. If you guys can't tell about this water trapping deal, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a whole different element for me. Learning something new is what I enjoy the most about trapping. Doing a lot of tenting, you feel? Yes, tent people power. Absolutely. Put the tent out in the yard. Absolutely. Channels I don't have to be my favorite. True, Iowa Trapper, true. The Amish store gets cinnamon rolls. Oh, I don't doubt that, Don. I bet Amish cinnamon rolls are pretty dang good. Yeah, Iowa Trapper, I did. That was terrible. Terrible. But that being said, I don't know where there's any houses at. But that dry creek, I would load that thing with 220 boxes late season like no other. If there's houses that aren't too close, for sure. Dry creek beds. Most of my dry creek beds I trapped with them were smaller than that, but bigger the better probably. Trapping with boxes would be great down there. Only problem would be put dog proofs down there. They'll be an absolute muddy disaster. Hashtag tent people represent. Iowa Trapper, I'm going to get some shirts made. Tent people. Absolutely. Hashtag tent people. I love it. Maybe have like a picture of a tent getting blown against a wall on the back of the shirt, really represent my tenting experience. It'll be great. It'll be great. Extend your line, pitch a tent, extend it further at the end of the day. Should be done at the first section, saving the tent once at the end of the day. Good, Anthony. I know I've talked to Iowa Trapper about if I had a trapping partner, I would not let the truck turn off. They'd run traps 24 hours. Someone could sleep for 3 or 4 hours, and then you could switch. That is my ultimate. If I was going to extreme long line, that's how I'd do it. I'd have a partner, and the truck would not turn off. The sleeping in a tent, I mean, I'd have a truck full of fur I'd have to drop off anyways. So I have to go home regardless. Yeah, Iowa Trapper. I would. I mean, you fill up the truck with 80 coon, you have to get rid of it. You have to empty the load, that's for sure. Well, good hunting and stuff. I'm glad. Glad you're having a good time in here, bud. Get you an XL. All right, Iowa Trapper. I'll get it custom sleeveless and everything. Ohio Trapper, how you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping in, man. It's getting late in here, but glad you made it in. It's a fairgrounds in her backyard. I've seen the Amish store. That's great. Oh, really? Nice, Don. Nice. Hung about 80 raccoons about the maxed out messing up suspension. Oh yeah, Iowa Trapper, absolutely. And the other problem too you deal with, especially if you're trapping with dog proofs, is you stack those coons so high, all that body heat gets trapped in there. And it can be 40 or 50 degrees outside, but if you left all that fur in there for a day, you're gonna have stuff in the center that's slipping, I'd bet you. You got to get them laid out as soon as you can and get them cooling off, because all that body heat gets compressed in there. All that fur basically works as insulation. And it just gets hot. You got to get them out of the truck as soon as you can. Oh yeah, Anthony, they do. I mean, you look at it. I don't know what I average on raccoon weight, but if you look at say 80 raccoons at an 18 to 20 pound average, I mean, we'll just do 20 here in Iowa to make it simple. That's 1,600 pounds in the back of your truck. That's a lot of weight to be riding around on a bunch of gravel roads in the back of your truck. Oh yeah, Anthony. That's what I did last year. I had my uncle come pick up a load halfway through the first day. And I actually filled it right back up again. But yeah, opening day especially, I might have to do 3 drop-offs this year if I do what I want to do. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the body heat issue. But yeah, it's a big issue for sure. You can get away with it in some perspectives, but after a while, you really got to start watching it, especially if it's warm out. Yeah, there you go, hunting and stuff. Oh yeah, Iowa Trapper, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you got to be careful with the truck. That's the one thing, and when it breaks down, man, I'd be really in trouble. Really in trouble. Last year, my truck broke down beaver trapping. I think I talked about it. Oh, I actually broke down twice. Once the fuel pump went completely out, and my truck wouldn't start. Had to get it towed. I got a spare truck, and the other time I got a flat tire in the middle of absolute nowhere. I think it was on a Sunday, so nowhere was open for me to get it fixed. So I had to put the spare on in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get that tire fixed because I really didn't like the concept of running 100+ miles of gravel on a spare tire. That to me was not a good idea. So I was trying to call everywhere to get it fixed, but ran on the spare tire and it went just fine, thankfully. Long sleeves year round for hunting and stuff. You're about the opposite Iowa Trapper then. Oh yeah, Don. Yep. Yep. Oh man. It is actually getting close to my bedtime now for sure. Yeah, you might put on sleeves, but it won't be a hoodie. It'll just be like a shirt like this. Like and apparently that causes so much more heat. I don't get that part. I really don't. But I think I'm probably gonna bring a sweatshirt too, just in case. A couple people down below. Oh yeah, don't tread on me. Um, I just added a couple more here tonight. Um, I don't know. I think I got enough now to where I'm pretty safe from all the spam and everything. I know the other night when I was on my phone, um, I didn't have near enough moderators for the channel, and it got late, and there was a lot of very, very interesting people that started to get on there, and I just wrapped it up, ended it. So should be good now, hopefully. I feel like to be free from my massive amount of flexibility. There you go, Iowa Trapper. Absolutely. 19 people and only have 14 likes. Holy cow. I'm gonna be on the water trapping bandwagon this year too. May even try doing it. All from a jumbo. Awesome, Iowa Trapper. That'd be awesome. Absolutely. Ohio Trapper. Hopefully you guys got some water out there. I know we don't have hardly any this year. Iowa Trapper, yeah, you were. You went to bed way before I ended that live. That was the one when I went live after Trapper J there. When was that? Friday or Saturday, maybe? Friday. Saturday. I don't know. One of those days. But yeah, you went to bed at like 11:30 and I kept going, man. 50 degrees, I have long sleeves and a sweatshirt. 100 degrees better than 0. 100 and stuff, I disagree with you. 0 degrees is much better than 100 degrees. Yeah, Iowa Trapper. I think I got a good amount now. Added quite a few in here tonight, so we should be sitting all right. Oh yeah, Anthony, it's real bad, really bad. No distemper in my area yet, knock on wood. But I got a feeling it's getting pretty close. Thankfully, we got that little bit of rain. There's actually quite a nasty band that went through a pretty good portion of Iowa. It really popped up and really got pretty intense by the way it sounds. So that's going to help for sure. Nothing else that'll help out my deer radishes. Man, they needed some water. Not as bad as two nights ago. Yeah, hunting and stuff. Amen, Anthony. Just keep an eye on it. I think I got about 25. This group can't make it to the next one. So I have a few. Yeah, Iowa Trapper. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. It got to the point where it was past midnight, I think. I don't know. But it got to the point where I just ended it anyways. Worked out better that way, but hopefully we're more prepared in the future for sure. Oh yeah, Anthony, he did. Distemper. I've heard even guys kind of up by the Osage area, I've heard talk about distemper's ripping through real bad in some of those areas. Iowa Trapper filmed that coon today. I know last year even I actually caught up on all those videos here a couple weeks ago. Seeing all those dead coon laying around, just laying there dead. I've never seen that before. I've seen a lot of dead coon get thrown off bridges and stuff from people just wasting them. But knock on wood, I haven't seen any of that stuff yet this year, and I've looked at quite a bit of stuff. So hopefully it stays that way. There you go, hunting and stuff. Good. Might be a disaster. 4 dead raccoon and 4 mouse. Yeah, Iowa Trapper. That's tough. It makes me want to go out and look at my stuff, but I haven't heard of anything in my area yet. Emphasizing the yet on that. I'm pretty worried about it. I know our deer last year got hit pretty hard. We lost about a third of our deer herd last year from EHD because it was so dry. This year, I haven't seen any of it yet, thankfully. I think it's because so many got taken out last year that the population's finally under control a little bit. But that's what happens. These animals, their population gets so out of control, and Mother Nature's going to take care of her own. So nothing we can really do about it. I mean, we can't fill the creeks back up. At least not for a good price, that's for sure. But it'd be a terrible way for them to all go. I'd certainly love to catch every single coon I can rather than see them suffer from distemper, because it's pretty rough on them. Family camping up there, figure might as well get out and do some fishing. There you go, Ohio Trapper. Sorry, Ohio Trapper. That'd be fun for sure, for sure. The ITA about YouTube. I'm counting on your vote Saturday, buddy. Yeah, Iowa Trapper. You just got to tell me where I need to be to do it. I don't exactly know where to go. I might just follow you wherever you're going. Hopefully I end up in the right area. That'll be my second time ever voting for anything. I voted in the election when I turned 18, and now I get to vote again. Man, I'm all grown up now. Not affect you guys too much. Yeah, Ty. I'm worried about Iowa Trapper, especially seeing that stuff already on his line. Like I know last week when I went and looked at some stuff, I didn't see any yet, and I stopped at quite a few bridges because I was worried about seeing what he saw. But it looks like his stuff's even drier than mine. I'm kind of surprised. I don't want that in my area, I can tell you that. But if he's finding that many dead in that small of an area already, I'd be nervous about it. I know he probably is too, but I'd be nervous about it. Big meeting, normally about 200 people. Holy cow, 200 people. It's a lot of people. That'll be fun. Ohio Trapper, Iowa Trapper's throwing his name in to be something at large. I forget what it's called. Sorry, I don't remember exactly what it's called. Basically, to be one of the higher ups on the ITA board. He's throwing his name in the hat to get voted on. That's kind of another part of the reason why we're really stressing and promoting getting new memberships for the ITA through YouTube, because it'd help show his influence on what he can really do through YouTube and everything. Director at large, yep, that's right. Yeah, that's what we're voting on, bud. Iowa Trapper getting a position for director at large. You started one red. Oh yeah, hunting stuff. Yep. We added a whole bunch. 3-day coon around creeks I've looked at in the past week. Oh yeah, Don. Yep. Yeah, because I think you're over kind of in the Ames area, if I remember right. I think you said that one time. I think, if I remember right, you're over there somewhere. And yeah, I've heard of distemper popping up over in that area too, for sure. He's about 8 inches deep. Last year I caught 5 beaver and drowned them in about 6 foot of water. Oh yeah, Iowa Trapper. Yeah, it's real bad. Real bad. Our stuff isn't that bad. I mean, that was horrible. That was really bad. But yeah, that's dry. That's really dry. You tell me about that now. Yeah, he would be a good one, Iowa or Ohio for sure. He would be a good one. I feel I can definitely help the association get to that point of view. Oh yeah, Iowa Trapper, especially with that Iowa Trappers Association YouTube page. I really hope they get that off the ground, because I think people like me and you really understand exactly where that can go and how many doors it can open for them and how many more people they'll be able to reach. It'll be a huge deal. I really hope that they approve of that. No problem, Iowa Trapper. You can get my support as long as you promise that I'm still getting my ride to Osage, because it was threatened to me earlier that I might not. So hopefully a vote for a ride. Is that worth it? Hopefully. Hard changing the old timers. Oh yeah, Ohio, 100%. A lot of those boys were raised in a time where they couldn't talk about anything because there was real good money in it. And the world's changing. You have to start talking about stuff now. Otherwise, there's not going to be any trappers left. It's just a fact of it at this point. YouTube is a great way to do that, as long as a lot of other social media platforms is. The tides are changing. You can either basically hop on and go with it, or you're going to get left behind. Personally, I really hope that the Iowa Association chooses to hop on with it, because it can be an amazing tool for promoting our association, as long as any other trapping association in the country. If they go through with this, it'll be pretty cool. First State Trapping Association YouTube channel. I hope so, Iowa Trapper. I don't know of any other ones off the top of my head, so you could be right on that. And it'll be a huge deal. Huge deal. All right, hon and stuff. You take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Just Iowa, people have to embrace. Exactly. Yep. But anyways, guys, it's about midnight here, so we better start wrapping her up here before too long. This was fun. This went a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but it was a very good chat. Going to be a great weekend. Hopefully we'll do a live, maybe 2. We'll see this weekend. Maybe me and Iowa Trapper. I think Thursday when we're driving, Iowa Trapper said something about we might be doing a live on Thursday sometime. So be looking for that, guys. That'll be coming out here in 2 days now. Not sure what time of day exactly, but it'll be sometime during the day. Maybe if you guys are bored on your lunch break or something, you can tune in. But looking forward to convention. Looking forward to the weather to cool off. But anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up here for the night. I got class tomorrow, so needs to get his Pampers changed. Yeah, hunting and stuff, absolutely. Yeah, Anthony. Yep. Go ahead, because it's going to happen for sure, hopefully. All right. Night, Ty. Y'all take care, everyone. Thanks for stopping in here. It was fun. These late night lives are pretty fun. I'm enjoying them when I have time to do them. So thanks for stopping in, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you Thursday.